To grow in grace is to grow in your understanding and experience of all that God has provided you in your new birth. All that God has provided you in your new birth. Growing in grace does not mean getting something new. It means understanding something old. Understanding something old. Because when you forget where you come from, it's easy to not appreciate where you are. See, a lot of us have forgotten where we come from. But see, when you remember where you come from, then you appreciate where you are. When you were totally unacceptable to God and without any capacity to make yourself or myself acceptable to God, God took the initiative. See, he couldn't just skip our sin. He had to judge our sin, so he himself became the substitute for our sin in order to free him up to share his grace. Anything you try to do to pay for grace is insulting God. If you could pay for it, Jesus wouldn't have had to pay for it. You see, when God saved you, he not only made you ready for heaven, he created an environment for you and me to be transformed on earth. And it's all by grace. Where's my responsibility in grace? If grace is God-giving, but I'm expected to do something on it, what's my role? God is not asking you to do spiritual calisthenics and exhaust yourself by maybe if I'm good enough today, he'll give me some grace. That's like saying if I'm good enough today, I'll earn my way to heaven. No. You don't get it to go to heaven, and you don't get it to experience grace down here. All you do is thank him for his grace and express it in grateful action. And what that does is take the weight off you. It takes the pressure off you. In other words, grace is developed in relationship, not in performance. Grace is a response of gratitude. Because you gave me a free gift of heaven, I want to get to know somebody who would give me that much gift. And in the knowledge of Jesus Christ, grace grows in intimacy. Christian religion is seeking to serve God by rules. True Christianity is seeking to serve Christ by gratitude. It is getting to know a person. When a child falls off a bike, you don't give them the 10 steps to heal your wound. I think the first thing you do is hug them. In other words, your first response is a relational one. Jesus Christ says, get to know me and you'll get to know grace, because I am grace. He's going to give you all he's got. He's going to give it to you in relationship. It's a whole different orientation